Good morning, my beautiful friends. Yes, it is Friday, August 6th, 2021. Let's talk about the dog shit that they're trying to fist feed us right now, and a few other lovely things here. So this is the news this morning. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. We got this non-farms payroll number this morning. And it's an insane situation here. Turn on CNBC or Bloomberg or any of these things, and they're kind of in some kind of orgasmic mode about this number. And the numbers, well, it's bullshit. Okay, let's talk about this number here. So they're floating out this number here for July. This is the July payrolls number. We added apparently 945,000 jobs. That's interesting. Let's put this into perspective. So for the whole month, they're saying we added 945,000 jobs. Well, every single week, 400,000 people every week applying for first-time unemployment benefits, and we still have about 16 million people on the government roster collecting unemployment benefits. You can't make this stuff up. So if you zero this out, we are losing jobs. We're not gaining anything. Zero. But look, and of course, oh yes, the unemployment rate came down. These numbers are nonsense. And I know I cover these numbers all the time, and these are the ones they're letting us know about. They're not real. They're not real. And again, they think you're like really stupid and you can't figure out or do any little basic math here. Anyway, look, I'm sorry, I can't get a handle on this. It's just, more of the same propaganda, and that's all. Anyway, with regard to the market, how's the market swallowing this right now? As I am doing this video blog, Dow futures are higher, not by much. S&P futures higher, not by much. Nasdaq futures, it's early, are lower. Okay, whatever. Let's look at this setup for the market, though. So I would say, in aggregate, the market looks like it's set up for a flat open. 10-year yield 1.24. You want to talk about volatility? I mean, we were just at 1.14 just a few days ago. Now 1.24. That's a pretty epic move. The yield curve continues to flatten out, which is a huge tell that our economy is cratering. Duh. I think we all know that. Crude oil catching a bid again. So let's again back up. Crude oil catching a bid. 10-year yield somewhat stabilizing. We'll see where that goes. There's two elements of the four that we need to be put in place for the stock market to put on gains. So yes, crude oil is looking good. 10-year yield's looking good. The dollar, no good. The dollar is markedly stronger right now, and this is putting pressure, of course, on precious metals this morning. All right, so there's a missing element here out of the four. The fourth element being the Federal Reserve's balance sheet, which continues to balloon and will continue to hyper balloon moving forward. So we're missing an element here prior to the market opening, but we did get this piece of economic news, and it's bad economic news yet again. Do a little basic math here. The market's going to figure it out. And if the dollar turns around today, we could see this market gain. But again, if the market doesn't gain and falls off, as long as that 10-year yield is stable or stays kind of where it is, what are we going to do? We're going to buy those dips. With regard to the drop today, and this played out yesterday, later in the day with gold and silver, people, we're going to continue to add to our physical positions. And what this allows us to do, this is a long-term play. You all know that, all right? I've been buying gold and silver for many, many years when it was much lower and much higher than it is right now. That's the truth with regard to silver. Okay, whatever. But these are long-term plays. We're betting against the hyper bubble in debt. Okay, you're not looking for overnight gains here. And plus, we know the whole thing is rigged. We are waiting, you and I, for the moment of reckoning. That's why we are holding these assets here. We understand the monster that's around us, and that is this debt hyper bubble, which is going to burst by design. It's being designed to burst. You understand that? And when it does burst by design, the havoc, that's not even a strong enough word. I can't even come up with a word. What this is going to do to people is devastate them. They're going to watch their investment portfolio dissolve as that wealth gets transferred right up to the 1 and 2%ers, period, the end. But I'll keep you on the right side of this market. You know that. Anyway, so cryptocurrencies right now are relatively flat, but doing very well lately. So people, the setup for the market this morning, because the dollar is markedly higher, is not great. Okay, despite the fact that we got this economic news, it's all bad. It's all been bad, and it's all just propaganda. You can't believe anything that comes out of our government or government agencies. It's just not real anymore. You know that. This is all a mechanism to continue to foster the current wealth transfer effect that is in full swing right now. But the grand finale of grand finales is going to be when we get that sell-off in the debt market, which is going to happen by design. You have to understand, by design, a debt market implosion, which is going to cause yields to spike in an uncontrolled fashion. That's going to melt down the stock market, and cash is just going to simply move from one reality to another. And in my view, it's going to go into commodities, gold, silver, crude oil, other commodities as well. I think it's going to go into cryptos also. And that's it. So you got to be in the right spots here. So for now, we ride the wave in the stock market. We're in the right spots. And what I've been doing lately for my lions out here, I have all my current positions posted right on my website, my trades, traderschoice.net, top of the second page. I've been reevaluating these pretty much every day and sending out in my newsletter, okay, guys and girls, these are still a buy over the past few days. But when they're not a buy, I'm going to let you know. So just go have a look at these stock picks of mine on my website here. Look, I got your back. You all know that. And we are a team. I count on you, and I'm sure you count on me to keep you ahead of the curve. And I will continue to do that to the best of my ability. All right. With that said, people, it is Friday. So excited. Last trading day of the week, which means I get tomorrow off, and I think you're going to see the crypto kid tomorrow. I haven't heard from him yet. Anyway, with that said, people, look, I love you a lot. I mean that. I will see all of you at the end of the day. We're going to sum up this absolute, complete, total freak show, and that's exactly what it is. But okay, it gives us opportunity to capitalize on it, and that's all I want to do. I'm not going to let us lose. You will not lose on my watch. I'm not going to lose, and I'm not going to let you lose. Period. All right, I'm out of here.